Alright, in this video I'm going to show you quick how to balance a redox reaction in acidic media. So here we go. I've got the steps laid out over here, you can see to the right, and I'm just going to go through them quickly, not really discussing them very in depth. If you want another look at how to do that more in depth, you can see another video that I have posted. So, first step is to split the skeleton reaction into two half reactions. So one half of reaction is going to be the permanganate ion reacting to form manganese 4 oxide. That's one half reaction. MnO4 minus reacts to form MnO2. And then the other half reaction is going to be C2O4 2 minus reacts to form CO3 2 minus. 2O4 2 minus reacts to form CO3 2 minus. Now that I've split them into half reactions, I'm going to balance atoms, not oxygen or hydrogen. So over here we have one manganese. Over here we have one manganese. That's balanced. Over here we have two carbons. Over here I only have one carbon. So to balance that, I'm going to add a coefficient of 2 in front of the carbonate ion. Now I'm going to balance oxygens with water. We have 4 oxygens in the reactants. We have 2 oxygens in the products. So to balance oxygens, I'm going to add 2 water molecules. Here we have 4 oxygens, and here we have 6 oxygens. So in order to balance that, I'm going to add 2 water molecules to the reactants of that one. Now I'm going to balance hydrogens with protons. Here we have 4 hydrogens, so I'm going to add 4 protons. Here we have 4 hydrogens, so I'm going to add 4 protons. Next step, hardest part, slow down, take your time, is the charge. Here we have +4 because we have 4 protons, and we have -1, which gives us an overall charge of +3 in the reactants. Overall, here we have a charge of 0. So you bring down the greater side to match the smaller side with electrons. So I'm going to add 3 electrons to my products. That then has another -3 charge. -3 plus 3, overall we have a charge of 0. Let's look at our next one. Overall in our reactants, we have a -2. Water is neutral. And then the C2O4 2 minus has a charge of -2. Over here we have -4. Each one of the carbonates is -2, and we have 2 of them. So that's overall -4. Don't lose this coefficient. And here we have 4 protons. So that's +4. We have 0. Again, bring down the greater side to match the smaller side with electrons. We are going to add 2 electrons to the products. Now, both sides are equalized at -2. So don't forget. And then double check yourself. This top reaction has electrons as a reactant. Bottom reaction has electrons as a product. So we're good to go. I think I'm going to erase some stuff just so that I can see a little bit more easily what's happening. All of this stuff here. Just so we can see the next step. The next step now is to multiply by coefficients to equalize the electrons. What that means is I'm going to multiply this top by 3. This bottom, oh, I'm so sorry, that's not true. That's a giant lie right there. I'm going to multiply the top by 2 and the bottom by 3. Because 2 times 3 gives us 6 electrons in as our reactants here. 3 times 2 gives us 6 electrons in as the products there. I'm going to rewrite them out and run out of room likely. We're going to have then the top one, 2 times 3, we have 6 electrons. 2 times 4 plus 8 protons plus 2 permanganate ions reacts to form 2 MnO2 plus 4 water. Remember here, you can double check and make sure that everything is still balancing as it should. So we have 8 hydrogens, we have 8 hydrogens, we have 2 manganese, 2 manganese, we have 8 oxygens, we have 4 and 4, 8 oxygens. Bottom one, 6 water, plus 3 C2O4 2 minus, forms 6 carbonates, and 12 protons, and 6 electrons. And again, remember the key. Electrons in equals electrons out. That's exactly what you want to have seeing here. So now we're going to smash them together, add them together Hess's law style, and see what our overall equation then is. So we can cancel out what is both a reactant and a product, which is exactly what we did with our electrons. We have 8 protons here, so then that's going to drop that down to 4 protons here. We have 6 waters, 4 waters goes away, and this becomes 2 waters. And that's that. So now when we add them together, 2 water reacts with 3 C2O4 2 minus plus 2 MnO4 minus. That forms 2 MnO2 plus 6 CO3 2 minus and 4 protons. Double check, make sure everything cancels, or I'm sorry, everything balances. 4 hydrogens, 4 hydrogens. We've got 2, the oxygens get tough. We'll leave the oxygens to the end. 6 carbons, 6 carbons, 2 manganese, 2 manganese. Now total we have 2 oxygens plus 12, 14 plus 4, that's 18 oxygens. 4, 18 oxygens. Hold on, that doesn't make any sense. Did I screw up? 2, 12, 14. 14 and 8 is 22. 18 and 4 is 22. My goodness. Oxygens balance. Last but not least, minus 6, minus 2, minus 8, minus 12, plus 4, minus 8. That is our balanced redox reaction in acidic media.